Start with the name of God. And many people asking me, what will be the happening with the US oils and oil stocks? I'm not here to talk about the politics. I'm not a political expert either. I'm not even analyst. I'm a chart technician. On the basis of chart and this news, what I'm talk to you, your money, your investment, and what's happening in the oil market right now. Because something very important is happening, and the most are missing here. Venezuela is sitting on the largest oil reserve in the world. Yes, you hear right. Largest oil reserve in the world. More oil than Saudi Arabia. From the childhood, I heard that Saudi Arabia and Middle East are the oil reserved of the world. But now I came to know almost four times more oil than the United States. For years, that oil stayed in the ground. Now the United States wants to make money from it again. Drill, baby, drill. Do you remember this thing? Drill, baby, drill. This is what it means. So how do we know that this? We don't need rumors. We don't need social media speculations. We can simply listen to what has been said publicly. The message is clear. Oil is going out of the ground again, and the wealth is expected to benefit Venezuela, US oil companies, and United States itself. So in this video, I want to explain what really going on, how this affect oil prices, how this affect investments, and why China is also part of this story. This is exactly what I keep saying, that 2026 is different. The global economy is changing faster than ever, and investment behavior is changing with it. If you are investors, if you want to understand where money is moving, you need to know. Look at the big picture, not just headlines. Let's go back in time for a moment. Decades ago, US companies were actively producing oil in Venezuela. As you know, American companies were pulling oil out of ground, making money and helping build the industry. That's all changed in 2007. The Venezuela government decided to nationalize the oil industry. Oil assets were taken away from the companies like Exxon's, CocoPhillips. These companies were pushed out and the oil industry became state controlled. But things never change positively. Why? At first, it sounded powerful. Nationalize over oil industry, and Venezuela will have all the assets and produce oils. But over the time, something went wrong. What was wrong? That's important. Without proper investment, without maintenance, without expertise, the infrastructure started to fall apart. Fast forward to fast forward today. Venezuela still has a massive oil reserve, but the pipelines are old, facilities are broken, and productions are collapsed. In 1990s and early 2000s, Venezuela was producing 3.5 million barrels of oil per day. Today, it's producing less than 1 million barrels per day. This will answer your questions. What will be happen with oil stocks? This is not because the oil disappeared. It's because infrastructure failed. This is not because the oil. And this is where United States steps back into the picture. The idea now is simple. Bring in large US oil companies, spend billions of dollars, fix the broken of oil infrastructures, increase production again. At the same time, another major player entered Venezuela, that was China. What China have interest in Venezuela? Over the last few years, China became the largest buyer of Venezuela oil. In 2025 alone, China bought about 80% of Venezuela oil exports. It's not bad because they want to buy and they get a cheap oil, so why not they buy? This is like a, it's not personal. This is not like a, we're not against any country. It's all matter of interest. China has become expanding its influence across Latin America, Venezuela, Argentina, and beyond by investing money and securing resources. But now, with the United States increased control over the Venezuela oil industry, that balance begins to change. That is not about oil, it's about economic influence. So United States and China are competing for global dominance. Control over energy is a huge part of that competition. So, what does all that mean for oil prices? In short term, uncertainty create volatility. Geopolitical tensions can push prices higher because of fear, but over long term, more oil supply usually means lower oil prices. If US companies successfully rebuild Venezuela oil production, bring more oil to market, supply increase, that put the pressure on prices. And oil prices matter more than most realize. Oil affect gas prices, transportations, like inflations, right? Why inflation is high? Because one of the reasons is oil prices. If the transportation become cheaper with the oil products go down, inflation will go up or down. You can ask this question yourself, and I think hope you get answers. Manufacturing, you need a machines to run. Energy is a major problem for AI industry as well, as you know, because they need a large amount of power. Nuclear energy is far from here. Yeah, it's positive. We're going to positive directions. But right now, what we have are resources of energy, oil and gas. If we get oil cheaper, we can run more, get a more power and energy by using oil for 1 to 3 years until we get a nuclear energy. And food costs will go lower. Consumer inflations. Almost everything in the economy moves because of energy. That's why controlling oil supply is more powerful. Now, when it comes to investment, yes, use oil companies could benefit from this. They get access massive reserve and new projects. But this is not guaranteed. This is a risk. There will be volatility. But we trade probabilities. I'm a technician. I'm a chart analysis. If you like to join me, there's a Discord channel. I put this on my news on my Discord channel in the morning. So you can join my Discord channel below the link. You can join free. So you can learn trading educations. You can learn how to do swing trades. You can learn how to do day trades and how you can do a long-term investments and crypto as well. So the link below on the YouTube, you can get the latest informations and trading ideas. So also I want to show you something what I'm buying. So I'm buying this one. I already bought and mentioned in my, when I bought this one, I already mentioned in my Discord team, hey, I'm buying this one, very small amount, and I'm building with my positions slowly and slowly. And why I'm buying? Look guys here. So I'm a chart technician, I'm not an analyst, I told you in the beginning. So my chart telling me something here, very important. Let me move all here. So what is this pattern here? Let me show you, maybe help you to understand what's the pattern look like here. So I'm in my bigger screen. So what is this? From here, we can do from here. This is daily chart. Go up here. And now, what is this? Cup and handle patterns. You can also call a bull flag, price going down. And let me show you one thing more here. Here, as long as, so, and something over here, interesting. Look guys, RSI. Price, V-shape. When did you have a V-shape last time on this oil chart? You have a V like this, exact V over here. When it touch, we got a V here, we got a V here. Whenever this V happening, bigger move coming over the time. Now we got a V here and bigger time. Okay, so risk reward. Here, let me zoom out. If you are defensive, if you are a defensive or conservative traders, depending on how I can make entry here. I will make entry on the green candle. So if I will draw a line here. This is a green candle, first green candle here. I will make a line here. I'll make an entry on the top, $19.34. Anything price go above $19.34, I'll make entry. Below this line, $19.27, my stop loss. If you are very, very tight stop loss. If you are swing traders, as I am. So I will never come out until the price will go below 1850. This will be my line in the sand. If the price go below, I'm out. And if you want to do play very safe, then don't buy anywhere. I will not buy. If you want to play more safe, buy on the top. Confirm breakout is happening. Yeah, you pay more price. Yes, of course. We'll buy at $20, above $20 plus. 20.15 confirmed after 1 week from now. If the price go above $20, buy is confirmed breakout, and that's another story. But I will go over here. I will go this green candle and buy here, and stop loss is my stop loss is here only 10 cents or 10 to 15 cents. I manage 10 to 15 cents. I don't care, but it's up to you how you want to play. And I make a full strategy. How you make as you know, my Discord channel, I can make a full strategy like this. I will make another video as well. Tier 1, you can see swing trade strategies like this, and then you can find out something like that. Pullback, short entry, symbiotic. In the symbiotic, I can show you how we can do it, like exact, like this. Entry zone, entry 1, entry 2, and then we have a stop loss and target. This is we give you a plan to you, exact plan what you will do. Once you have a plan, you will execute is easy and learn with the time. Thanks for watching. If you're still with us, please share this video with your friends and family, and so they can benefit. Make your life independence, generate passive incomes. Doesn't matter you working, you are a businessman. Always, in my humble opinions, create a different source of incomes. Never rely on one source of income in this modern world. So create a passive incomes. If you have some cash in the bank that you don't need to use for 5 to 10 years, I will ask people, what bank you have? People say, I have Bank of America, I have Wells Fargo. Because trading is gambling and stock market is very volatile. I don't want to invest anything in the market. I said, okay, very good. It's very scary, I understand. But what bank you have it? The people tell me, my bank is Bank of America. My bank is Wells Fargo. I say, okay, let's look at the chart together. So this will be, let's say, Wells Fargo. No, sorry. $95. I say, how many years you have money in the bank? People say, I have 5 years. My saving, my open my saving account in 5 years ago. I opened my saving account 10 years ago. Okay, that's good, very good. So let's go 10 years ago or 5 years ago on a weekly chart. We don't need any indicators, no, because this is a long-term investment. Indicator doesn't matter. So 5 years ago, the price of 5 years ago over here somewhere, 2022, 2020, yeah, 20. This is the price, this range, and you choose 21 5 years ago. The price was $34 for Wells Fargo stocks, and today price is $95. Who cares volatility, market crash, market corrections? From here to 5 years, price is almost 3 times. If you trust in Wells Fargo, it means you trust it, that you put the money in the saving account, right? Why not you buy their stocks? It's say, in my humble opinion, the same idea, but maybe if you're a judge, whatever you want to do. If I going to put money in my saving accounts, I'll buy their shares because that money I don't need for 5 years. Okay, let's say Bank of America, because that's why you trust. And BA, I think BA, Bank of America. I'm sorry, I don't. I think that's one, Bank of America. Yeah, here you go. 5 years ago, in 2023, price was $24. Even if you buy at the peak in 2022, price was $44, you're still in a profit. And 5 years ago, price was $19. And 10 years ago, if you have a 10-year saving accounts, most people have it, the price was around $10. In 10 years, if you have a CD or you have payments, you have a money in investment in the bank, how much you get interest from the last 10 years? If you have 10, if you have a 10 years ago, the money was in the $5, $10, any bank, ABC, Chase or Chase, let's say Chase. So Chase Bank, not Chase, sorry. I don't do banking stocks. So JP Morgan, let me see JP Morgan. Yeah, look guys, JP Morgan's 2020 price was $88. Today price is $325. Boom. So this is not a financial advice. I'm just today we're talking about the oil industries and oil. So let's get together. If you want to generate passive income, if you want to learn how to investment, and you can educate yourself with us. And again, you are the one who take a decision in the end. So God bless you. Take care and happy Sunday.